nutrition security is not just a social concern, it is an economic, health, and national security issue. A pleasant day to everyone. I am Beth Carlet, a first-year nutrition and dietetics student. I stand before you to highlight the urgent need for concrete policies and investments in food and nutrition security, an issue that affects not just individual well-being, but our nation's overall development. As of 2023, 31.4% of Filipino households were moderately to severely food insecure, with regions like Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao reporting rate as high as 48.2% according to the Department of Science and Technology Food and Nutrition Research Institute 2023. And still, more than 2.8 billion people globally cannot afford a healthy diet, including millions of Filipinos. This insecurity affects more than just empty stomach. It leads to undernourished children who will never reach their full cognitive potential, overfed yet undernourished adults suffering from obesity and disease, and a workforce too weakened to be competitive. Food insecurity is not just a health issue, it is an economic threat. We cannot afford to delay. Strategic and sustained investments in food and nutrition security must begin with these four key actions. First, strengthening local farmer system. Empowering Filipino farmers is essential. By improving rural infrastructures, expanding access to credit and markets, and supporting post-harvest technologies, we not only reduce reliance on imports but also increase food availability and affordability. When we support local agriculture, we feed both our economy and our people. Second, invest in climate-resilient, nutrition-sensitive agriculture. With climate shocking growing in frequency and intensity, our food system must be built for resilience. Supporting the cultivation of nutrient-rich, drought-tolerant crops and investing in research and innovation will help safeguard both nutrition and livelihoods in a warming world. Third, expand nutrition education and behavior change. Hunger is not always due to a lack of food, but often a lack of knowledge. Community-based nutrition education, particularly for women and caregivers, empowers families to make informed, healthy choices. This is essential to prevent both undernutrition and the growing burden of obesity and non-communicable diseases. Fourth, strengthen nutrition governance and the local workforce. Policies only succeed if implemented effectively. By investing in barangay nutrition workers, local health units, and data systems, we can improve service delivery, ensure accountability, and respond quickly to emerging nutritional challenges, especially in high-risk areas. Food and nutrition security cannot be achieved by policies alone. It requires proper funding, strong implementations, and committed leadership. This is not just about helping the poor, it's about building a healthier, more resilient nation. We must make food and nutrition security a lasting national priority, not just a campaign promise. Sapat na pagkain, karapatan natin. That will be all. Thank you so much for listening.